YouTubers. I am Nameless YouTuber who will pretend to care about you, and I will only think about my agenda, and I'll tell you to subscribe and like every video because I want more money from YouTube, and you should want to give it to me. So like the video right here, right? And subscribe and the little bell, right? So I can get more money. We like that. Just kidding. Okay, guys. So this is a video, it's an introduction to the family trust. I already talked to you a little bit about it. We talked about uploading some stuff, but I wanted to just make a video to actually explain to you guys the objectives and kind of what I'm excited about, and I think why I think we should do this. So first off, my idea is that as a family we will start a YouTube channel. I'm going to name it The Family Trust. Okay, the YouTube channel will be open to all family. That includes people grafted in or anything like that. Primarily we're trying to keep it to immediate family. So we're talking about Mom, Devon, Devon's kids, and in that kind of area here as well. Espinoza family and Averett's. Mostly. I mean, we can always, if anyone else wants to from the family, other cousins want to upload here, sure, but they won't have like direct access like we will. So that's kind of my idea. Now, the reason why I want to do this, and the reason why I'm so excited, is because Mom, as we know, every year used to make those awesome videos, right? She would make the compilation, then she'd send them out for Christmas or whatever, and then we'd all have them. And I have some sitting right here in my house, and it's really, really nice to be able to go back and look at them. Well, we always send tons of videos back and forth through, the messenger and whatnot, but they always get lost. I mean, everyone turns off that little option, right, to save all the videos that go to the Facebook video because a lot of people put videos that we probably don't care about to save later, and B, it's just going to take up so much space to save every single one. So, I don't know if you guys knew about this. There's a website that I think is still active right now. I haven't looked into it. It's called Photo Bucket, and people, what they would do is it would be like an online storage, and people can you do it with the cloud, you can do it with Google Drive, and there's a lot of different options nowadays, but YouTube I think is a good way that we can save it, and it's a free way. We're not trying to pay, we're not buying extra terabytes or anything like that. YouTube's kind of providing that free service. So that's the way I thought of it. So a couple things I wanted to go over. Overall purpose is just kind of to share videos with each other, keep in contact, and be able to compile those. Mom did a ton of work every year, taking months at a time to put together these videos, right? So let's share the burden a little bit, and help her out by collaborating to make these videos. So here's the idea. I'm gonna run through a couple ground rules, things that I think that would be important for the channel going forward. So ground rule number 1: anyone who is 18 and older can have the password if they want. Password and then the username to log in to actually directly upload. Okay, anyone under 18 will not have access to that. They'll just have to send their videos to someone 18 and up, and they'll post them or help them out or anything like that. And then of course we can share that on like a home computer and stuff like that. That way you guys can do that. But I just think it's really important to, once you're 18, then you can actually have access, just because of, okay, let's be honest, Emily's going to end up posting like 1,000 gymnastic videos, which is fine, that's great, but we want to limit it just because, this is a family thing. I think that Emily should be able to post as much as she wants and all that gymnastic stuff on her own channel, and she already does that, and that's great. Or in the group chat, right? Because that's something we don't save. But I really want to keep this channel as something pretty pure, in the sense that we have some memories that we actually want to go back and watch over and over again. Something like the We Will Rock You video, for example, something we've came back to year and year and year after year. So I really want to do that. Okay, so that's ground rule number 1. Anyone under 18 will not get the password, so they can't directly upload, but once you turn 18 you can do that, and you have a little more free reign over that, okay? But under 18, just to be clear, you can post videos and stuff, and you can do whatever you want. You just have to talk to an adult or send that to an adult, and then we'll post it for you. Okay. Ground number 2. So we want to keep everything appropriate. Okay. So I don't want to see any swearing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, and just as I guess as a rule of thumb, if you would either you need to be able to share these videos with either your boss, or you need to be able to share them with your teacher, for example, or your young kids who don't have a job yet. If you would feel comfortable showing them to them, then it's something that's pretty clear to say it's safe to share. Reminder, I mean, this is, this is a family video, right? But this is still YouTube. It's still a public place, and so anybody and everybody can see this, and so I want to keep it appropriate, and I want to be able to, watch these videos on Sunday, right? And not have to worry about someone swearing or being able to just enjoy the family. So that's ground rule number 2, okay? Number 3, I think it's important, and we can change this, so this is up for debate, right? We'll see how this works out, but I want to keep videos 10 minutes or less, like a full clip, 10 minutes or less. If you're going to upload anything above 10 minutes, it needs to be edited, okay? It needs to be cut down, chopped somehow. If you're making like a montage or like a longer video, it needs to be edited if you're going to do it longer than that, okay? I'm fine with that. It's just, and if we need to change things, if there's like a really cool long event, we really do want to see all of it, then maybe we'll talk about it. And so that's the reason why we have an adult, right, that can oversee that and make sure that I just don't want to clog up this channel to where it's just so much garbage that nobody wants to go back because they have to filter through and try to find that, okay? An idea that I have right now to kind of help that is to create playlists. Okay, so different playlists will have, playlists for older videos, like stuff that we've made in the past, like Isaac's Thug Life videos, right? Some of those older stuff that we watched and we really like and we think it's really funny and we want to reshare it, right? We should put it in one section in a playlist and kind of organize it that way, so that we can go back and find those if we want to. But if we want to see just, family playtime hanging out, then we can see that as well on just the general page. So that's an idea. I mean, we can kind of go through that and kind of work at as that goes, okay? I really encourage you to edit your videos if you can. That's the best way to do it, right? I mean, they're just going to be more entertaining and more fun for people to go back, and you want people to go back and see them. So that's good to note there. So also keep it to a reasonable amount. Reminder that this is a family page, okay? So this is not your personal page. If you're going to be posting, 4 or 5 times a day, little videos, maybe you should have your own channel where you're doing that, or just send it to the group chat, those quick type of things. You're more than willing to do that, but if we're talking about fun, really funny videos, like small little clips or fun things like that, you can always upload it to the channel. That's totally fine. What I mean by reasonable posting, you shouldn't be posting 4 or 5 times a day to the channel. If you're gonna post, if you want to do a couple clips, right, edit it, put it into one video, and put it in one video, and then upload that one video. That's where I'm going with that. That'd be the best way to do that, just because it keeps things organized, and we can go that way. So again, another reason why you had to be 18 and older, so you're not putting crazy amount of videos on there. Okay. Safety issue. Okay, when we're putting things up here, do not put anything on here that will identify even the state where we live. Okay, don't even put anything like that, because it's just we just don't need to deal with that. Okay, if we're talking and just something slips out, but I just don't want you guys pointing to specific things. Like, don't say, okay, this is our address, like, you can even post about certain locations. I think that's fine when we're out and about, public locations, that's totally fine. But anything that comes back to your home, I guess I'll take that back about the state. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. We live in Utah, right? That's just going to have to come up, right? Just because of family life. But when we're talking about anything personally identifying that takes you back to your home or the city you live in or anything like that, because we live all over, right? So yeah, just try to avoid that. Just a safety issue. And you guys, you older kids are aware of that, but I just wanted to throw that out there. This page is a family page, and therefore in family sometimes we're fighting, right? Sometimes there's disagreements and all that kind of thing. So please avoid backbiting or gossiping or anything like that in a video. If I do see that, or if anybody else, the adult, sees that, we will remove it. Okay, so if you're talking, you get on here and you're just so mad at Chechi, and you just need to get on here and just yell about Chechi, that's not the place to do that. You shouldn't even do that on social media, okay? advice time, right? Stop doing that on social media, okay? Talk to your family, talk to your friends, someone else, okay? Don't do it on social media, period. But specifically not this channel because it's not the place, okay? This is the family thing, and I understand you might be upset and stuff like that, but just not here, okay? Just so you guys know, it's because it's public. Anybody can see it. There can be comments. People are vulgar online. The YouTube comment section is where dreams go to die. So, you can remove comments on your videos. I have no problem with that. Those are your videos. You can do whatever you want with that. If you think that you don't want any comments on any of the videos you upload, then do that. That's fine. Typical YouTubers will keep all of their comments on just because it creates more discussion, and because of discussion people come back and get more views, right? That's the purpose of comments, really, to get people to come back and constantly watch and discuss and enjoy this. But if you don't want people coming back and watching the same video over and over again, or fighting, or insulting you on these comments there, just remove them. I'll probably keep some comments on my videos, and so I'll probably remove comments on some of my other videos. Just depends, because I also want you guys to be able to comment on my videos as well, just be able to have some discussion, be like, oh, that was so cute, or that's so funny, like we do that for our Facebook posts, right? We can use that in that same manner. So I want that to be available, but if you want to, you can remove it. So I already talked about re-uploading old videos. If you do that, just for reference, just for helpful, so that when we go back and look at those, if you're uploading old videos that didn't happen in the future, starting from today when you saw this video, please put a date behind it, if you can. You can even put that in the description. You don't have to put it in the title of the video. Just put it in the description, oh, this was from, March of 2016, right? Just so we know. So we look back and we're like, oh, when was this? I don't even know. And this was uploaded, and like, wait, that doesn't make any sense because the time frames don't set up, right? Because when you upload it, that's when we'll think that it actually happened, right? Or around that time. But just, include a date in the description if it's an old upload, just so we can, keep it organized. Any questionable content that's kind of like borderline, or like, I don't know about that, maybe the stuff that we don't, little sketchy things, that go on there, we can put that to a vote, and then if the majority says we'll take it down, then we'll take it down, okay? That's only stuff that's like clearly not a violation, so like backbiting, gossiping, that kind of stuff is going to come off immediately. If you're trying to embarrass anybody, if anything embarrasses you on the channel, like some footage and stuff like that, come talk to an adult, and then we'll evaluate it and make sure that you don't feel like we're harassing you or embarrassing, because it's a family thing, right? We want to have fun. We do stupid things. We're gonna fall. That's funny, right? And you got to live with that, right? But that's if it's like purposely like being mean and mean-spirited, then I think that's something to handle there. So and the last thing is I really want these videos. I also want these videos to be able to a way to start conversations as well. So if you want to have a conversation with someone about a certain topic, but you kind of need to have your thoughts organized, if you want to discuss a political topic or you want to discuss something like that, I'm totally okay with you guys sharing those kind of opinions and putting them online. Again, going back to those same rules, right? So if as long as we're not talking bad about other people, we're not hurting other people's feelings or embarrassing them, or putting anything vulgar or anything like that, I'm totally fine with that, and I think that's a good way to have a conversation. We can have, comment on different political discussions and see kind of different opinions, and I think that would be a kind of a cool way to share our opinions that way. But just wanted to say that is okay. But again, back to the same rules. Remember, if you need a refresh on the rules, go back and watch this video, because we got the 10-minute rule and editing and that kind of thing. So yeah, so I'm super excited, guys. This is the start of the video. I'm sorry this video is clearly a longer video, but it needed to be for that first one, and then going forward I hope that you guys will enjoy this, and I think this will be good for a family, that we can connect and whatnot. If you do have any questions or anything like that, you can always text me, or you can comment on the video as well. So yeah, thanks guys, love you.